Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Sagittarius. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. And so we have the commitment card in the reverse, wide open in the reverse, one ring circus in the reverse. So this is somebody who has shut you out, or this is vice versa. Okay, these energies can be vice versa, but I feel like this is somebody who may have shut you out. Somebody who felt they couldn't. It's like they really desired the relationship, but they felt like they weren't going to get what they wanted. Yeah. They may have felt like you weren't, they didn't trust you. They felt like you were hiding something or keeping information from them. And I feel, okay, so they ended it. I feel very quickly, very abruptly. I feel like they shut you out with these cards. They just closed their heart because they lost control, or they couldn't control it. They couldn't steer it the way they wanted it to go. It's like that. Things weren't running the way they should. They weren't. It was like too many ifs. Okay, so they felt they weren't going to get what they wanted. They felt that somebody was being dishonorable. It could be also, yeah, see, there was too much in the unknown. They felt there was this unseen threat. And just suddenly threw up a wall. Okay? I feel like they threw up this wall. You see? Look. They shut you out. They weren't letting you in. Look at all the chains and locks on that door. They were afraid. And the problem is, look, they were afraid of this connection. This was a very deep connection. Maybe they were afraid of being hurt, but their actions, they're actually hurting themselves. Anyway, they shut you out. Okay? Put you out in the cold because they felt that they were going to lose. They felt they weren't going to get what they wanted. This woman here, holding on to what she has left, holding on real tight, lest the wind come along and snatch it from her. That's how they handled it. They took control. That's what they did. They became the emperor. They took back their power and shut this person out. Because it's like they became afraid. They weren't going to get what they want, so they threw up the wall and they went back to their safety zone, so to speak. And behind that wall is that safety zone where you can't hurt me. But behind that wall, even though the wall's there, the heart still feels and the mind still runs. They tried to bury their pain, you know, but they couldn't because the Ace of Cups is still up. Look, see, this is being carried away off the field. Okay, trying to bury the pain, but they still want this connection. They still love you, and there is regret. There's regret here for what was lost. This is a card actually that speaks to somebody who feels they might be out of chances, or maybe they feel they gave the other person enough chances. I mean, that could be it too, but there they are, sitting, you see, in their throne. They're both sitting on thrones, like the Queen and the King. They've taken control, and they are sitting. She's here in her comfort zone, but you'll notice that she's facing the past. So this Queen needs to feel secure, and they didn't feel secure, but behind that wall she does feel secure. You know, still, this Queen, it's like I said, even though the wall is there, the mind and the heart are still, they're still running, you know. You can't see it, but those things are still going. And so, like, you know, she is often the one who's working behind the scenes, and she takes care of all of the little details, making sure everything is running smoothly. It's what they want, it's what they need. And they felt that this wasn't running smoothly. But there is regret that is showing here. It could be that they thought they were going to be okay in their safety zone, but they're not. Things aren't running smoothly back here. There's a lot of pain back here. And there's still desire for something they walked away from. Or somebody who they sent on their way. But you may not be talking to this person, but because they could be giving you this very cold shoulder, no communication, pretending like they don't care. But this is somebody putting on a show. Okay, this is somebody putting on a show. Because behind the wall, they really do care. This is about, going after information, okay? Let me see. Knight of Swords in reverse. Well, with the, yeah, okay, so Knight of Swords in the reverse. He may have lost his temper and rode out real quick. There he is. Okay. He maybe failed to recognize something or lost control of his temper, most likely because of a wound he carries, because there's the wounded warrior there. And now, in the Five of Swords, there's regret for what he said or what he did. So he's looking back at the the smoking ruins of a house, which represents that place where he maybe felt he belonged, or someone who gave him that feeling of home at one point. There's 2 swords at his feet. Clearly, this man is not the one who has been defeated here, because he has all the swords. And he is still standing, even if it is at a distance, because he is at a distance here. And he may not be the one who initially caused this scene that's taken place here. But the thing is, he may not or could not do anything to stop it, or to stop the events. And this could have been because of a trigger that, or because of fear, that just kind of took over. And so there's a lot of clouds on this card, indicating that the storm, the clouds are moving, so the storm is now over or moving out. But this person is continuing to reflect. He's standing there, looking back, and continues to reflect upon what happened, and regrets what happened. And most likely, this can go on for a long time to come, or has been going on for a long time. Because this is indicating regret. It's like a deep regret over something someone has done. Looking back at how they managed something with regret. Okay, so they're looking back with regret at how they managed something, how they themselves reacted to something, and possibly how they may have misunderstood something. There's like an empty place within this person currently, and they want a new beginning. They want to see new growth here. And to that end, they're going, I feel like they're going to come out. They're looking at the possibility of showing themselves. Okay? Again, they could have, this could be somebody who did something, took a stand, and then withdrew to wait to see what would happen, the fallout, from the storm. And it could be with the High Priestess in the reverse, that they feel like they've been waiting too long. And so now either they're waiting too long, or maybe they feel like they're waiting for nothing. And to that end, they're looking at the details. They're going to go and get information. They want to know if that new beginning is still possible after everything they've done, after everything that has happened, after everything that has been said. It's not a question of does this person love you? They do. They always have. The question is, for them, is this love returned? Because that was the issue for them. But that issue came from a wound. I feel like they're very afraid. They could also, this card can also indicate somebody who feels guilty about something they said or done. They've got these options before them for the future. All the cups are empty, and they are very afraid of what might fill them. This can be twin flame relationship. They are wishing here, you see, for somebody from their past. Somebody, you see, there they are. They regret what happened. They're wishing for someone from the past. They're wishing that to see new growth, that they can have these new memories or create new memories with this person from the past. They're wishing to be able to put that behind you, to wipe the slate clean and to start again. It's why this is here. To do that, somebody, I feel like this person needs to look at their belief system, or begins to question something that they believe, because the Hierophant is in reverse here. It's like an overhaul. They regret having said something. Something was said out of anger or pain that is now what they're reflecting on. It's what they regret. In the moment, it may have felt victorious, like I'm taking my power back, that type of victory, you know, but that was very much short-lived, because they realized they lost more than they gained in the action or the words. So an overhaul of the belief system. I feel like, so this person here is going to seek information. It's like they're coming out of the dark. They're going to actually show, I'm not going to say they're going to show their whole hand, because they're not, but you are going to see them reappear as they come back to get information, or the information that they require, or at least they're going to attempt to do this, because they've decided to fight for the relationship. We see it here. There's that Ace of Swords again. So a decision, and a sudden return, and a decision to fight for this relationship. This person, it could be, there could be a realization that there was a deeper emotional issue behind their reaction, behind some, behind why they were afraid. They were afraid. Why they shut you out. You have that Four of Coins again. There's a deeper issue as to why they ran and slammed those doors closed, and it's just like full of locks. There's locks everywhere on this door. So that speaks to the depth of somebody's fear. There was a mountain they didn't know how to get past. And so they may have deceived you through words or through their actions, hiding what they truly felt or what they truly desired even. There's a decision to go to battle, to get the truth, and even to seek the truth, something that would give them clarity. There's information this person does not have. And so we have this Six of Swords here. And it is about a mystery. It is about one that reveals a hidden truth, which is what all of this is actually about. But it's about unlocking that door and coming out and going to get the truth. Because it's possible, very possible, that somebody misunderstood because of an emotional wound they were carrying. Because maybe they were always taking the same approach to something. And maybe this is something that could require a different perspective, a different approach. I mean, if you're constantly hitting brick walls, why would you take the same route again? Right? You would try to take a different route to the goal. And so they decide they're going to fight for it, and they get on board here, and here they are. They're going back to the past. That's the direction this boat is heading. They're going deeper into the choppy waters. Now, this could be a literal, like a spiritual journey of somebody going in, reviewing their belief system, doing an overhaul. A mystery is about to be revealed. To this person. I feel like they've taken the action which they were very uncomfortable to do. It was uncomfortable for them because they have to step out of their safety zone to do so. So it's stepping into the unknown, It's something they weren't ready to do in the past, but now it appears they are ready. They will be stepping into the unknown, and they are going to battle. They're going to solve this mystery. The Two of Swords. And it is at the bottom of the deck. And it is about this opportunity. It also involves the belief system. And it also involves the Ten of Cups, which it speaks to this huge event that will occur in the future. Someone you love, I feel, that returns to you. It's almost like a wish. We see the rainbow there. And the Two of Swords. And so the Two of Swords is it's about choices and decisions, and here a decision needs to be made, and the status quo needs an overhaul, needs to be upset before this event here of the Ten of Cups, before that can move forward. And the suit on this Two of Swords, it tells you how to make it. The Two of Swords is about reason, okay? But the sea behind and the moon above show that intuition will play a role in this decision as well. And so this card tells you that to make this decision well, you will have to use everything at your disposal, you or them. I feel that this again is them, right? The ravens also here on the picture represent thought and memory, and so this person, whether it's you or them, will rely on past experience and logic. the blindfold the person wears lets you know that you don't know everything, and that you probably won't know everything before action is required. Okay, and we see that here on the Six of Swords, because somebody is going to unravel a mystery. And so, but they are actually taking the action to do it. And so they're having to rely on their intuition to know just how they are going to wield those swords. Okay? So once they have all the facts that they can gather, which is what they're going to do, they will rely on their intuition to know how they're going to wield those swords and what decision they're going to take. And so that is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.